Demystifying English. The Magic of Modal Verbs. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our series, Demystifying English. In today's video, we will dive into a specific type of verb that you might have heard of, modal verbs. As we progress, we'll understand why they're important, how they're used, and how they differ from other types of verbs. So, get ready to explore the world of modal verbs with us. Modal verbs are a type of auxiliary verb, also known as a helping verb. They help to express necessity, possibility, permission, and ability. Some common modal verbs in English are can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, and must. Unlike other verbs, modal verbs do not change their form. For instance, we don't add s for third-person singular or ed for past tense. Modal verbs always go before the main verb in a sentence. They cannot be used without a main verb, and they help to modify the main verb's meaning. For example, in the sentence, she can swim, the modal verb can modifies the main verb, swim, to express ability. Different modal verbs can express different degrees or types of necessity, possibility, permission, and ability. For instance, must and have to both express necessity, but must is often used for personal obligations while have to is used for external obligations. The main difference between modal verbs and other types of verbs is that modal verbs do not change their form. They also do not require an s in the third-person singular form, unlike regular verbs. For example, we say, he can swim, not, he can swim. Let's look at some sentences using modal verbs. 1. You should study for your test. Giving advice. 2. We may go to the beach tomorrow. Expressing possibility. 3. I must finish this project by the end of the week. Expressing necessity. 4. She could read when she was 4 years old. Expressing past ability. So, that's a brief introduction to modal verbs. By using them correctly, you can add more depth to your English language usage. Remember, they're unique in their own way and are different from other types of verbs. Keep practicing with modal verbs, and you'll get the hang of them in no time. Thanks for joining us in this episode of Demystifying English. We hope this video has been helpful, and we're looking forward to seeing you in our next video. Happy learning!